The Yankees take on the Mets, game 2 of the doubleheader, and that's going to be a 4:05 p.m. Eastern start time. The Mets are the $1.45 favorite, total 7.5 juice to the under. The Yankees are plus $1.20 on the money line. And if you like the Yankees to keep this one close, they're minus $1.80 catching the run and a half. We got Davy Garcia for the Yankees, Seth Lugo for the Mets. I'm 6-1 on my last 7 NBA tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also 4-1 on my last 5 board member tier package plays on that site as well. For more information on how you can access this exclusive premium content, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Seth Lugo struck out 16 batters in just over 13 innings of work this season. He's got a 2.03 ERA and a .75 whip. The Mets have won 6 out of their last 9, and they rank in the top 5 in hits on average per game. They're taking on a Yankees team who still has Stanton and Judge on the IL. Urshela is listed as questionable as well. These guys really just can't stay healthy. The Yankees lost 7 out of their last 8 ball games and have gone winless in their last 3 games when catching plus money. Now, total-wise, 5 out of the Yankees' last 7 stayed under the total. The Yankees are also nearly 65% to the under away from home. The Mets on the other side saw 4 out of their last 6 stay under the number themselves. Give me the Mets winning this one outright and the under 7.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's MLB baseball action. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you guys are having an outstanding weekend thus far. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 6-1 in our last 7 NBA tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. We're also 4-1 in our last 5 board member tier package plays on that site as well. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Giants Diamondbacks, 4:10 p.m. East. The D-backs are minus 130, totals 9.5 juice to the under. The Giants are plus $1.10 on the money line. And if you like the Giants catching the 1.5, they're minus $1.80 to cash in on the run line. We got Johnny Cueto for San Francisco, Taylor Clark for Arizona. Clark's 1-0 with a 2.33 ERA and a 1.09 whip. Clark also struck out 18 in just over 19 innings of work. The D-backs hitters are also in the top 3 in fewest strikeouts at the plate. They are taking on a Giants squad who has Johnny Cueto on the bump, 5.40 ERA and 13 walks. The Giants are winning just 38% of their games when they travel, and they rank in the top 10 in most runs allowed per contest. Now, total-wise, 10 out of the Giants' last 15 outings against the National League stayed under the posted total. San Fran also saw 62% of their road games stay under the number as well. Meanwhile, the D-backs on the other side of things, they saw 8 out of their last 10 stay under the line themselves. 5 out of their last 6 head-to-head meetings with the Giants also stayed under the total. Give me the D-backs winning this one straight up and the under 9.5 in that game. Next contest, it is going to be Mariners Angels, 4:10 p.m. East. The Angels are the $2 favorite, totals 9.5. The Mariners are plus $1.65 on the money line, and if you like them on the run line, they're minus 120 catching the 1.5. We're looking at Justin Dunn for the Mariners, Griffin Canning for the Angels. Canning's 0-3 with a 4.88 ERA and a 1.55 whip. The Angels are 10 games below 500, and they rank in the top 3 in the league in most runs allowed per contest. They also rank in the top 5 in most hits allowed at home. They're taking on a Seattle club who's got Justin Dunn on the mound today. 2-1 record and 15 strikeouts. The Mariners rank in the top 10 in offensive walks on the road. They've also been victorious in 5 out of their last 8 ball games. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the number in this one. 4 out of the Mariners' last 5 games got over the line. 8 out of their last 10 at Angel Stadium got over the total as well. Meanwhile, Canning on the other side saw 2 out of his last 3 starts get over the total. The Angels are currently 14-2 to the over at Angel Stadium this season themselves. Give me the underdog Mariners plus 1.5 in the over 9.5 in that game. And with that, we're going to slide into our next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Braves-Phillies, 7:08 p.m. East. The Phillies are minus $1.25, totals 9.5, juice to the under. The Braves are plus 105 for an upset win. And if you'd like Atlanta to cover the run line here, they're minus $1.90, catching the 1.5. Oscar Inoue for the Braves, Jake Arrieta for the Phils. Now the Phils have won their last 5 straight, top 3 in the league in scoring, top 10 in hits. Really doing well offensively this season. A lot of run production out of them. The Phils have beaten Atlanta in 5 out of their last 7 meetings at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies also rank in the top 10 in offensive walks per game, top 10 in striking batters out. Meanwhile, the Braves on the other side, they rank in the top 3 in the league in striking out at the plate. Oscar Inoue has a 4.32 ERA and a 1.80 WHIP. Atlanta's winning just 30. Let's try that again. Atlanta's winning just 37% of their games away from home, and they rank in the bottom 10 in striking batters out on the road. Now, total-wise, 4 out of Atlanta's last 5 stayed under the posted total. Oscar Inoue's last 2 starts also stayed under the line. Meanwhile, the Phillies on the other side saw 4 out of their last 5 Arrieta starts stay under the number themselves. Give me the Phillies winning this one outright and the under 9.5 in that game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So you're going to get billed today and then the 1st of September and then the 1st of every month following that. It's just kind of the way Patreon's billing cycles go. They bill you the day you sign up and then the 1st of every month following that. So a lot of times your maximum value is to get on board with a package at the beginning of the month. So just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. Also just want to make sure you're aware I'm not going to be breaking this video down into individual games. Got a birthday party to go to this afternoon. So all my plays, all my research, all my work was done much earlier this morning. Unfortunately, not going to be able to break this one down into individual videos. That's kind of why the breakdowns, even in the big video that I'm doing now, were kind of short and condensed. So just wanted to give you a heads up about that. But anyway, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Sunday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.